My name is Charlie, and in this video, I'm going to show you 10 ways to use GoHighLevel so well that it honestly feels like you have a cheat code. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I absolutely love GoHighLevel. I use it to run every single one of my businesses, and it does stuff that used to take me like 10 different software subscriptions and a whole team to pull off. I truly believe that everyone who is a business owner should at least try the software out, because I guarantee you it's going to help you make more money and it's going to make your business way more efficient. Now, real quick, if you don't have GoHighLevel yet, there's going to be a link down below in the description. And if you use that link, you're going to get a 30-day free trial, which is way longer than their normal trial. And also using that link is going to get you about $15,000 of freebies. You get all my snapshots, all my templates, all my workflows, automations, landing page templates, free one-on-one onboarding call, live Q&As, access to my $97 premium community for free, and so much more, right? It's everything that I use within my business that I give to you so that you can immediately start using GoHighLevel to its fullest potential. That being said, in today's video, I'll show you 10 actual ways that you guys can use GoHighLevel within your business, and you can set all of these things up today. These things will literally help you make money on autopilot. So let's get into it. So the first thing is that you can absolutely kill your entire tech stack and just replace everything with GoHighLevel. And to prove to you guys, I'm going to show you guys some things that you can immediately start doing. And some of these we'll cover more in detail later on this video, but I just want to give you guys an idea of the crazy functionality that you get with this one software. Okay, so first is a premium calendar, right? If you come to the calendars tab, you can basically do anything you want here, book appointments, block out different slots, and this completely replaces Calendly. If I come here to calendar settings, there are so many different customizations that we can do. You can change all these different settings. You can set your availability, and it saves me so much time when it comes to booking meetings with other people. You can also connect HighLevel to your calendars, to Zoom, Google Meets, pretty much everything. If you come here to calendars and click on plus new calendar, you can see that there are tons of different calendar types that we can set up. So personal booking, these are one-on-one meetings, round robin. So it's actually going to distribute appointments among your team members in a rotating order. And yeah, if you want to do service bookings, you can use this right here. Yeah, it just completely replaces Calendly. If you come here to email services, you can see that you can run your entire email marketing within HighLevel. You can also set up your phone system, WhatsApp. We also have contacts. So this is your entire CRM. So for example, if you have an agency, you can use this for all of your contacts. You can create a pipeline for all your different leads going from different stages. And again, if you guys sign up using my link, I'll send you guys all of my templates and workflows and everything. That way you guys can just import it into here and see everything. And yeah, these are the exact templates and workflows and automations that I use within my own businesses. You can also handle payments, right? So all your payment processing stuff can be here, sending out invoices. You can get rid of DocuSign, right? Any document signing, you can do that here as well. So any contracts I need signed, I just do that all within here. You can also set up different customer subscriptions. So these are going to be ongoing payments from your clients or customers. Here under sites, this completely replaces stuff like ClickFunnels or any other web hosting software. You can build funnels, you can build landing pages, you can build websites all within HighLevel. For example, if you click on new funnel right here, you can build something with AI, or you can select from the different templates. And there are hundreds of different templates that you guys can select from. Memberships too, right? So we can actually create full-on communities within HighLevel. So this replaces softwares like School or Kajabi or Teachable. There's also AI Studio, which is very similar to any of the vibe coding softwares out there. You can literally build apps just by vibe coding here. So yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize just how many things you can do within HighLevel, and you can seriously just start canceling a bunch of your subscriptions. That to me feels like a cheat code because you're already saving so much money. Okay, next is going to be the missed call text back feature. The reason why this feels like a cheat code is because the second you miss a call, it's going to auto text the caller back. And this lets you recover leads that you'd normally lose forever. So if I come here to automation, so under my workflows list, you'll have this recipe called auto missed call text back. You guys will have this if you import my snapshot that you get with that trial. So as you can see, this is the workflow. So a call comes in, we have this little slight delay so it doesn't feel like a bot. Then you're going to assign to user. We're going to add a contact tag, and then you're going to send this SMS to the person. So, hey there, sorry we missed your call. How can we help? Of course, we can customize this as much as we want. And once we click on publish and click on save, this workflow is going to be running within our business. Now, after that text is sent, it's going to show up within your conversations, and you can just talk to this lead directly within HighLevel. You can also use AI to make it have a conversation with the lead and set the action as, let's say, booking an estimate with you. If you just implement this one thing within your business, I guarantee you're going to be able to turn more leads into actual clients, because missed calls are one of the number ways that you are losing out on revenue. Okay, next is going to be the AI employee. So this is something that can allow you to book appointments 24/7. And we can use conversation AI to basically reply to texts and web chats. It can qualify the lead. It can book them straight onto your calendar, and it can do this all while you sleep. Okay, so if we come here to AI agents and we go to this tab right here, Conversation AI, what we can do is click on Create Bot, and you'll be able to build a bot using prompts or with a flow. Now, for most people, this is going to be a bit easier to do. We'll click Create New Bot. As you can see, you can create a general Q&A bot. You can create an appointment booking bot, or you can also create something from scratch. So let's go ahead and click on appointment booking, click continue. We'll name the bot. So let's call it new employee appointment setter. We are going to select autopilot, although you can also select suggestive. This is going to be manual still, but it's going to suggest different prompts. We'll select the different supported communication channels. I'm just going to leave this as is. And then what you're going to want to do is enter in all this information right here. We can set this to maybe a bit longer, 6 seconds. For bot training, we can configure a whole knowledge base. So I definitely recommend doing this. For bot goals, I do recommend tweaking this. Just basically write a prompt for what you want this bot to do. And yes, you can absolutely use ChatGPT or Claude to help you write this prompt. I recommend selecting one of the better AI models like ChatGPT 5. We'll set it up with appointment booking. You're going to link your calendars, proceed. That's basically how you create a new AI employee whose goal is to have conversations with your leads. When you combine this with the last point, now basically when you have a missed call, it's going to send them that text and then it can actually have a full conversation with the person using AI. Okay, so next is database reactivation, and most people don't even know what this is. The reason why it feels like a cheat code is because it can revive dead leads. And when you revive dead leads, this fills your calendar. So if you come here to contacts and then we go to advanced filters, what we can do is scroll down here, go to last activity. We're going to select more than, and let's do, for example, 90 days ago. Click apply. We're gonna have a list of people that have not been active within our list. So of course, this is a demo account, so there's not really much data. But what we can do is select all of these people. And from here, we can click on send email. We can add a tag. We can even click on send SMS or send WhatsApp or request review. I probably wouldn't do reviews for people that don't have activity. But for example, let's say send SMS. And bam, we can really easily just write up a quick message, send all at once, or send at a scheduled time or in drip mode, and then click on send SMS. Another really cool thing is to trigger an automation for these select people. So if you click on this, you can select from your different workflows and you can add these people to that automation. You also don't want to blast everyone without warming up your phone number. So what I recommend doing is send in batches so that you don't get flagged. But yeah, HighLevel is a super powerful CRM. And there's so many different workflows that you can build around these different segments. You can absolutely get super creative with what you do. Okay, number 5 is you can build a full funnel and a website with AI in just minutes. The reason why this feels like a cheat code is because you can use AI to generate a working funnel or landing page just from a pretty basic prompt. And all the forms are going to be built into the CRM automatically, right? So when someone goes through that funnel, fills out the form, they're going to auto-populate within your HighLevel account. They're going to show up under contacts. And if you click on every single contact, there's going to be a bunch of information about that person, how they came in, how you've interacted with them, and so on. So if we come here to sites, we're under funnels, we're going to click on new funnel, and we're going to select from templates. Now you'll be able to see all these different templates. And what I recommend doing is just search your niche or your industry. So for example, let's say you are a photographer. We can go ahead and do something like this, photography lead magnet. Let's click on preview. So this is a pre-built funnel that we can immediately start using. We can click on choose template, and bam, you're going to fill in all this information so that it matches your offer and your freebie that you're giving out. And then you're going to click on publish. Now within funnels, for example, for this lead magnet, we can also do a split test if you want, and then you can set your thank you page. You can see all your stats right here. So obviously this is a brand new one, so there's no data. Now alongside this, you also may want a website. So if you click on websites, yes, you can build full-fledged websites and host them using GoHighLevel. We'll click on new website. You can build it from blank. You can also choose from templates. And so for example, if you are a life coach, we can click on this one, see how it looks on web, on tablet, and on mobile. So let's click on choose template. Then bam, you have a working website that's very easy to edit. The HighLevel website editor is very easy to use. Pretty much anything you want to change, you can just change it. And we can add new pages, look at the existing pages that were built out. And this is a really simple way to build a website. In addition to this, we can build web apps. I briefly showed you guys this, but we can vibe code anything we want with the AI Studio. And so all you have to do is describe what you want to build, and you can just build it using AI. I'll show you guys some templates that they have here. For example, if you want to have, let's say, a chat application, you can click on this, and you're basically going to have a conversation with the AI over here and describe exactly what you want to build. You'll probably go back and forth at least 10 times, but basically you can build a working app or a working website just by by talking to the AI as if it were a person. Okay, cool. So it's built this real-time chat interface ready for me. We can preview it. Hello. And obviously, if you guys are building something, it's going to be a lot more detailed or like have a lot more features than this. But I just want to show you guys how easy it is to build something and publish it. Okay, number 6 is going to be automatic reputation manager. So basically, every single time a job closes or you finish with a client, it's going to auto text the customer a review link. And trust me, guys, you need to do this because having good reviews is incredibly important. And most people don't want to ask. They think it's too much of a bother, but trust me, it is worth it. And if you just have this on autopilot, you set it up one single time, those reviews are going to stack up as long as you have a good service. So if you come here to reputation, what you guys can do is send a manual review request. This is super easy. You just search up the contact. You can go through email, SMS, or WhatsApp. You can see all your reviews right here. But what we want to do is come here to automations. We are going to click on create workflow, select from template. Let's take a look at reviews and reputation. This looks good. Let's click choose template. And by the way, if you have my snapshot, we'll have our own template for this. So let's see what's happening. So if I click on this, so when a contact tag has been updated to service complete, it's going to send this review request. And so what I recommend doing is filling this out so it's customized. Make sure you have your Google review link set. And after that's been sent, it adds this tag. And that tag just basically sends, okay, we've asked this person to write a review. That way you can customize the next one so that it says, hey, I know we followed up on this already, but if you haven't already, could you please leave us a review? You can just get a little bit more customized with that. Now you're gonna wanna go to reputation, go to settings, and then come here to review link. You're gonna wanna set your custom link right here and then click on save. And yeah, to manage all your reviews and see what's happening, it's all gonna be right here in the reputation section. Now, the more reviews you get, the higher you're gonna rank on Google, the more leads you're gonna get, the easier it's gonna be to be able to convert someone to be a paying client. And this alone is just worth it for any type of business. And one thing you can actually do is build something in so that happy customers go to your Google review link and then unhappy customers can be routed to you privately first. Okay, so the next one is going to be called SaaS mode. And this allows you to resell GoHighLevel as your own software. This feels like a cheat code because you're basically white labeling the entire platform. You're going to slap your own logo on it and you're going to be able to sell it to local businesses for recurring monthly revenue. So it's literally like a software company within a box. Now, to use SaaS mode, you are going to need to have the agency pro plan. So if you don't have this or you aren't planning on doing this anytime soon, you can skip to the next one. But I do think this is super interesting and it really makes having that agency pro plan really worth it. So if I go to my agency view and click on SaaS configurator, you can click on get started right here. You're going to select your payment provider. So let's do something like Stripe. And you're basically going to go through this whole process. We'll select dollar. I've connected my payment provider. I've selected the currency. We're going to configure the plan. Let's just click on create recommended plans for now. So something like this. We're going to build a pricing page. Let's do a premium one like this. And now let's go to the SaaS configurator. This is that pricing checkout page that we just created. And so as you can see, people can just click on the subscribe button and get your software. Now, basically what you're doing is you're selling everything that we just built and more, right? Like AI employee, the funnels, the review machine. Basically, you're selling all this as your own product. And the customer actually never knows that it is HighLevel. So what you guys can do is just take the snapshot that I give you and all the templates and workflows, combine all of it, and you can basically import that into a client's account in one click. And they're going to pay you, let's say $197 per month. If you just get 3 people on this monthly plan, you are already profitable. And think about if you get like 100 people, 200 people, 300 people, you're going to have a ton of MRR, monthly recurring revenue. And yeah, you're going to have a ton of cash flow. This is a super cool feature that not a lot of people know about. But yeah, if you guys already have HighLevel, but you want to start white labeling it and selling it as a monthly subscription, you guys can still upgrade using my link down below. And that's going to get you all of my snapshots and templates. And you can just take those, import them into your account, and you already have a software that is pretty much ready to go. It's just crazy that with one plan, you can basically have unlimited plans under that one plan. You can sell all of them for a monthly payment. Okay, so next is going to be the map feature, and this is to find local businesses to call or door knock. The reason why this feels illegal is because you can literally pull up a live map of local businesses around you in your city in whatever niche you want. You can scrape names, phone numbers, and websites. And this is an instant prospecting list without having to pay for lead data. So under your agency dashboard, what you're going to do is come here to prospecting. And what we'll do is click on add prospect here. So I'm going to search something up. Let's say dentist. Let's put a zip code. So let's do 90024 Los Angeles. Let's set, okay, like a 5-kilometer, 3-mile radius. On search. And now we have a list of different dentists in this area. So you can see their ratings, you can see their online presence. And yeah, if they don't have a website website, you can build them a website and send it to them and have them as a client like that. It shows you the likely conversion rate. Under actions, we can click on add. This gives us their website, their business phone number, their address. And so we can do a bunch of different things. We can run a marketing audit report and send this to them. We can directly call them. We can directly go door knock. It's just a really cool way to see all the local businesses that fit a particular keyword in your area. Now we can also select different prospects. For example, let's select these three and select one more, and we can click on add multiple prospects. You can run a marketing audit report for all these people. You can add them to a pipeline, and you don't do that here, you just do that within the actual sub account. But yeah, there's so much that you guys can do with this data. It's really, really cool, and not that many people know about it. It's just really important that you guys qualify the list. Don't just call every single one of them. Do some research, maybe build a report. That way you can actually lead with some value. Okay, next is going to be comment this word and I'll DM you this, right? You guys have seen this on Instagram when someone says, hey, if you guys comment this word, I'll send you this thing in your DMs. Most people only think that ManyChat can do this, but the great thing is like you can get rid of ManyChat because GoHighLevel can actually do this for you. This is a perfect way to use platforms like Instagram and creating short form to get a ton of leads or a ton of traffic to whatever you are trying to sell, right? For example, you can create a whole video talking about AI, and then in the video you say, comment the word AI and I'll send you my AI guide. And as you do that, you can also ask for their email and get them subscribed to your email list. It can turn one viral post into hundreds or even thousands of leads on autopilot. So if you go back into your sub account, so under settings and integrations, you're going to find Facebook, and this is what you use to connect both your Facebook pages as well as Instagram. I'm not actually going to do that right now, but we'll go back. We're going to go to automation, click on create workflow. We'll select from a template. We'll select something like this, Instagram comment automation. Let's preview this and see what's happening. Cool. This looks good. Choose template. And here is the workflow. So what we can do is set the trigger word. So first, let's see what it's active on. So it's going to be on Instagram when someone comments on a post. You're going to select your page here and then add in the keyword that you want it to be triggered by. Next, you're going to select the different responses you're going to have to this comment, which I recommend doing. You can also like them as well, but just do a bunch like just sent, just DM'd you, right? So you probably want at least 10 to 20 of these. So after you respond to the comment and like their comment, it's going to actually come here to the messenger, and you can basically personalize what you want to send them. You can send them to a URL. You can send them a file. You can pretty much do whatever you want here. And yeah, this is basically how people build that DM automation thing that you probably have seen a bunch of on Instagram. Okay, next is going to be the AI voice agent. And we've sort of talked about this, but the reason why this feels like a cheat code is because you are having a real sounding AI voice agent. Pick up your phone, qualify the caller, answer any questions, and you can set an action it wants to do, like book them onto your calendar. So you can kind of view this as like a 24/7 receptionist that basically costs you nothing. So if you come here to AI agents and we come here to voice AI, this is where you're going to be able to set up your receptionist agent. And what we can do is create from scratch. We can also explore different templates, which is what I'll do just to show you guys. So we have a bunch of different pre-made templates for this voice AI. For example, we have an all-in-one receptionist right here. Let's click on this. It's going to show you the description of the person. So this person's name is Maya. There's going to be pre-configured actions that it's going to do, right? So it's going to try and get their first and last name, their email, business name. It's going to have access to this knowledge base, and it's essentially going to be trying to book appointments. You can read through all these different people and see like any reviews as well. But if you want to install, you'll just click on install. We'll click allow and install. Cool. So now it's under our installed agents. And if we click on this, we can customize as we want. We can choose which we want to use. The more advanced ones are going to be a little bit more expensive, so just choose accordingly. You can always test this. So what we can do is test this.
Hey, this is Maya from Maximos AI. How can I help you today?
Hello.
Hi, Charlie. You've reached Maya at Maximos AI. Are you an existing customer or are you new to Maximos AI?
I am a new customer.
Welcome, Charlie. What type of business do you run? And what do you need most help with? Getting more leads, follow-ups, reviews, or an all-in-one setup?
Okay, I'm gonna end the call there, but as you can see, it actually does really well. There's not really a delay and it sounds really realistic. And these are only gonna get better and better and better. So I can totally see a world where AI receptionists, AI callers are the norm. Once you build it out here, and I definitely recommend, customizing this and spending a good amount of time making sure that this is proper and it's going to be doing what you want it to do. You'll deploy it. So you'll select a phone number. You can also select it to be as backup, so you can actually answer the phone first. But if you don't answer, it just goes to this as a backup. And you can also set working hours as well. So we covered 10 different things that you guys can do within HighLevel. I know this is probably a lot of stuff, but just know that this barely scraped the surface. There are so many other things you guys can do within the software that I did not cover. Hopefully this gives you guys an idea of just how powerful the software is. And you guys can probably start doing a few of these at least immediately within your own business. So yeah, the most important thing you guys do is just take action. Again, if you guys don't already have HighLevel, I recommend signing up using the link down below. It's going to get you a much longer free trial. It's also going to get you all of my bonuses. And trust me, those bonuses are going to be a lifesaver. They'll probably save you hundreds of hours building out your own templates and workflows because you're literally just copying the ones that I already use within my own business. It's also completely free to try out for those 30 days. So there really is no losing here. Anyways, I really appreciate your time. I know this was a pretty long video. Hopefully you guys can sense just how much I love HighLevel, and I really hope that you guys can try it out as well. If you guys got any value from this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, because I make a ton of videos about entrepreneurship, finance, tutorials, and my whole goal is to help you guys live a financially successful life. Again, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.